Hey, what's up, guys? Been messing around on train for the past few hours, and I wanted to do a video sooner, but this is as soon as I could do it, so figured I'd show you some smokes and flashes and some of the thought processes that I have for strats and stuff. You have, let's see, the T1 smoke that I did is right there. Should work. Yeah, pretty good. Just bounces off the box. Fortunately, I wanted to try and figure out a smoke from here just to be safer, but it's kind of hard to think of a better smoke to throw to cover that, because you just feels like you have to be forced to be inside here to do it. I know you may have to worry about this angle depending on the type of spawn they have. I'm not sure about the timing, but that may come into an issue. Throw just a basic smoke to cover that. I know this is going to be a new angle now, but it was worth the risk for you. You might be able to do that just quickly. You can just simply bounce these to cover up ladder.
I'm throwing smoke.
And what do they call it in here? It's something weird. Pop dog? That's just weird. Okay. Yeah, if you wanted to cover up T1 side, like left, you can throw smoke there, and it just covers up left side if we had to worry about this angle. So if you still wanted to throw that smoke and you had to worry about that, I guess you could do that. Seems kind of a waste, but in order not to get picked, I guess that'll be optimal. You have the smoke for ladder over here. It just bounces off the doorway, which I like. If you wanted to do it further left, that works as well. Like if you want to throw it like that, that should probably work. Trying to think here. Kind of like this now that you can just boost up, get a shot. And for some reason you can stand on these, but it's just random things that you can jump on, like pallets mostly. That'd be like off angles, weird angles that you could play. Obviously the dumpsters are still here, so someone decided to push you or something. I know there's going to be smokes that people figure out up on here. I've sat here for hours just trying to figure out different ones, and they just weren't working. And I wanted them to be consistent. I didn't want to have to run with them, so they'd be the same for 64 and 128, and not any other variable that I have to worry about other than specifically standing in one position and aiming. I just couldn't really get anything accurate enough, and I think I mainly was worried about covering this, just because if you can cover like the other connector smoke that I threw from over there, obviously you have to worry about being picked. So I wanted to cover up both angles so you can cover T2 as well, which is nice. So I came up with this, and it's you can't run much with it, and it's just a run throw, and hopefully I threw that right. But that's what I came up with, and that's nice. I can just plant right here out in the open, and when it comes time to retake, I have so many angles I can play. It's ridiculous how many angles. You gotta think of like 1, 2, 3, heaven if I wanted to here. Another cool thing you can do now is if I don't screw the jump up, it's so simple to do, yet I miss it. But you can get up there and you can play some weird angle like that. Pretty fun. And obviously you could have somebody boost you from behind and just peek it, but you could get up here, and if you heard them ladder or something to come and defuse, you could just take them and pick them out. They won't really expect you up here. I guess over time, if it turns into a meta, then that might be an issue, but just thought it was a cool spot that you could jump off to. I don't know if I showed it yet, but you can bank these
I'm throwing
off of
smoke.
there if you want to do something simple like that. A cool, like, you can call it a one-way, but just happenstance, I threw the smoke here. If you aim where the wire stops, right there, you can just throw this. I want to make sure I got this lined up right, but you can throw the smoke, and it bounces in between this guardrail. I don't know, I guess in between the train, I guess, and you can just come out here and play this. Listen for people coming down. I can't even remember what they call this tunnel, and just, I don't know, it's a good angle instead of having to worry about playing this angle. Obviously, this is going to be safer, but yeah, I thought that smoke was really nice. That's going to be your one CT thing. Just super cool that you can. No, I figured all this stuff out on my own, so it's been fun fooling around in here. I'll definitely spend some more time on it. I haven't played it yet, so it'll adjust accordingly. You could boost back here before, but you can't do that anymore, which is good. Assume people will probably be sitting up here playing. Just to catch somebody off guard, you could probably play this. I know you can play, letting it stuck. Oh, that was weird. But you can play up here if you wanted. Which, for some reason, these aren't smooth. Which, I don't even know if you should be able to jump on them or not, to be honest. It seems really beneficial, especially for somebody coming out here to play something like that. And then being able to just like throw smokes back here and re-smoke it and then come back over here and check that. Seems kind of strong spot to play. I know you're a little bit out in the open, but you can wallbang this, of course. That's pretty obvious. Throwing flashbangs off of this, banking them is pretty cool.
Throwing a flashbang.
Throw them like that. If you throw them low enough, you can actually get them behind you, so you can just run with it, and it doesn't even blind you, which is nice. So that's cool. I'm trying to stay them off so I can just bunny hop around. What else? One thing I noticed is that you can just bank smokes off of this or flashes.
I'm throwing smoke.
Like if you wanted to like quick diffuse or something, if you're a CT maybe over here, and you thought they planted like default or whatever that's gonna be, whatever type of plant that is. Probably just like quick diffuse or something. If you want to throw flashbangs, you can. I think you probably just medium run throw.
I'm throwing a flashbang.
That's probably pretty good. Unexpected, I guess. So, yeah, that's cool. Cool stuff. You can throw flashes, smokes, whatever over here. I can't remember how I lined this one up, but I want to say it was like. Sorry if I get this so wrong, and I may very well do so. I'm just gonna guess, but you can probably like run throw and get it. Oh, there you go. I get smoke like that. I can't remember how I did that one smoke. I was pretty consistent with it, but you kind of run into issues with it landing right here and it bouncing weird ways. And these train cars are a lot flatter now, but they still have issues with nades bouncing one direction versus the other. So, but yeah, obviously you throw smoke like that. Just you can play up here. Just wait for somebody, I guess, if they wanted to push you. I don't know. Probably be able to throw smoke down, and if you just bank a smoke off the side so you can cover this up and then cross this way instead of being picked from here. Just wrap, just kind of get your picks and then come back and do something like that. Throw flashes down from here, because they're not gonna really see them until you can probably just underhand and like, there you go, like something like that, or bank it off the back and then run with it after you throw a smoke in front of you, so you can just like do like that. And flashes out this way so you can blind the other side. You can get up pretty much any of these boxes. So play weird off angles people won't expect. You have to worry about the AC unit hitting your head right here. That's why I fell. But yeah, you can get up all these boxes. Probably figure out smokes from here, standing here. I think you can probably just run with them and just medium throw. That's probably too much, but I know you can just underhand them, but the problem is that if you don't time it right, you just hit this wall and it just comes back on you, so you can just...
Throwing a flashbang.
Something like that's probably pretty good. Let's see. I'm trying to think. With this, I mean, you run into issues like if you want to jump scout, you're almost at the apex of your jump that you would probably hit this wood anyway, so I guess that's somewhat of an issue, not really. I know I had more to show. I'm trying to think. You could boost up here, just check the site. There's smokes like this. But throw a quick smoke like right there and cover connector. Like I'm missing stuff. There's really only so much you can do with smokes and flashes on Ivy. I'm sure there's a couple of things that people will figure out, but shows you quite a bit of smokes that cover the A site. It's just the A site's gonna be harder to take, retake. Both, really, but yeah, so you got your smoke here, smoke that covers both of these sections. You could let me set my ammo limit, like grenades, for get weapon Molotov. If I can spell, what the probably just guess this shit.
Throwing fire.
There you go. Quick and easy peasy. Cover that up. Yeah. I'm sure there's several different optimal plants, but this one's got to be really good, like I showed. I guess the closest you can plant's right here. That's just so many angles. This would probably be a good angle too. Just trying to get this in the middle where you can worry about connector and that angle, this angle. I feel like I'm missing something, but got a few smokes from here. Smoke connector. Sorry, I'm like backtracking myself. I had the smoke here, here, here. I feel like, isn't there one here? There was something here I threw. Oh, sorry. I think that's it. There. I tried to get that to not bounce as much, but really I couldn't do anything about where I was standing. That's the best I could do because I actually hit the skybox if I throw any higher. And you have to be crouching to throw that smoke I just threw. So that's definitely a good smoke too. To worry about someone playing that angle right here. Or obviously that T1. So yeah, it's good stuff. Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good. Just refreshing my memory. That's about it. You can't really throw smokes here because you have the skybox, so that's a little unfortunate. With Dust 2, they opened the skyboxes, which is going to be fun to mess around with. I'll have to try that out soon. And that should be a good start. So I'll see you guys later.